Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us on Market Day Report. I'm Christina Loren. July and August are key growing months for corn and soybeans, and also very important for setting expectations for final U.S. average corn and soybean yields. Joining us now for today's Market Intel Report is AFBF economist Veronica Nigh. Thanks so much for joining us, Veronica. Let's start with corn. What is the USDA projecting at this point?
Well, I think it's important to look at the share of corn acres in the U.S. right now that are in good to excellent condition, which is typically a pretty good indicator of, the more acres that are good to excellent, the better the yield. So right now, USDA is currently projecting 174 bushels per acre. That's 5 bushels above trend. But, when the industry looks at those numbers, they're pegging it more at 176 bushels per acre, which is well above trend, and certainly it's going to leave us with a lot of corn out there to harvest.
We've heard the word record being thrown around. How would you say this compares to last year?
Well, when we look at, again, that share of acres that are good to excellent, this year on the corn side, we've got 71% of acres fitting in that category. That compares to last year at 60%. So 11% more of the acres out there are in the tip-top condition, which certainly suggests that we could be above last year.
Okay, what about soybeans now? How are they looking, yields and USDA projections?
Yeah, similar situation on beans. So again, sort of throwing around that record, we could be in that range. So last year at this time, 60% of acres were in that good to excellent category. This year, 67%. So trend yields is about 46 bushel per acre. USDA right now sitting at 48, but the industry says 50. So, we'll see tomorrow when WASDE comes out. But right now, it's ever ticking upwards.
It's interesting when there's discrepancies as well, whose projection is going to win. We're really interested in that. What do you think we can expect to see moving forward here?
Well, there's a lot still on the table when it comes to the final size of crops. July brought warmer weather than average, and total precipitation amounts well below average for much of the Midwest. Where I'm from in Missouri, it's been quite a long time since a significant rain, and that's having an impact on the Corn Belt.
Yeah, absolutely. There are some dry spots as well, so everything's going to be averaged out. Thank you so much for your time and your perspective. As always, AFBF economist Veronica and I really appreciate you joining us today.